Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Jedi Knight Edition. Now, when we left off, we had just finished a flashpoint on Ilum, and we had seen Darth Malgus be eliminated. So, we are very thankful of that, of course, and now we will be doing the prelude to Rise of the Hutt Cartel. I know at the end of the previous episode I said, oh, you know, I'm not going to do Makeb. Yes, and I was all very happy about that in actual fact, but then I remembered, oh, you know what? We're not even level 55 yet, and we need to be level 55 to do Shadow of Revan. So, we're going to be doing Makeb, which is going to be, I think, quite a painful experience because it was when I played Zan Val here, but that might just be because we were under-geared, and with Zaylan we actually have some pretty reasonable gear, so we should be able to do this, and of course we are going to potentially get better gear from the quests itself. So, let us interact here. Hello there. In a bold act of aggression, the Hutt Cartel has seized control of wealthy neutral world Makeb. With the Hutts growing ever more powerful, the Republic seeks to thwart this new threat to galactic security and to find out what is so valuable about Makeb that the Hutts would risk all-out war to claim.
Please stand by for a priority communication from Supreme Chancellor Leontine Suresh of the Galactic Republic.
It's a great honor to speak with the warrior who struck down the Emperor. The Republic needs your strong arm once again.
It's about time you contacted me. With the Emperor out of the way, the Sith are primed for a fall.
I regret our greatest foe must wait while we deal with a new enemy. The Hutt Cartel has invaded Republic space and seized the planet Makeb. We will respond to this unprovoked act of aggression in full force. My War Council will be convening on Keylander Station in the Makeb system. I ask that you join us immediately.
I'll set a course for the Makeb system right now.
Proceed to the conference chamber on Keylander Station. I'll meet you there. Please hurry. We must act quickly and decisively against the Hutt's aggression.
Well, there we have it. We have been called by Supreme Chancellor Suresh. Not incredibly my favorite person ever, but I guess we have to go for duty and honor and all of that. But yeah, we are... This is actually a rather nice place. Oh, they actually have some crafting. Oh, I see. I actually wonder whether they have modification vendors here. Do they? Huh. Well, maybe in the next room. There might actually be some modification vendors. Well, I'll have to take a look at that after this, but for now, we have to interact with this droid here.
Most cordial greetings. I am Zan Thrilo, Republic Protocol Officer. Welcome to Makeb and Keylander Station. Please hold all questions. Supreme Chancellor Suresh and her delegation are arriving.
Assembled friends, the Republic owes its continued survival to this brave Jedi. Entire worlds would be smoldering ruins if not for this hero's courage and sacrifice.
You know better than to sweet-talk me, Chancellor. There's trouble. What do you need me to do about it?
I'm glad to see success and fame haven't changed you. Victory over the Empire lies within our grasp. But first, we must face a cowardly act of unwarranted aggression. Supreme Commander Malcolm.
13 days ago, the Hutt Cartel violated Republic space and seized the planet Makeb. They've blockaded the system with 30 Ajur-class heavy cruisers.
Makeb's citizens have formally pledged to join the Republic if we respond to their crisis. We will not abandon them to the Hutt's brutality.
The planet must have something of value if the Hutts are risking outright war for it.
I don't care what motivates them. I want their blight removed from our space.
Severe atmospheric conditions on Makeb make large-scale troop landings impossible. We need help from local resistance forces to pull this off.
One of Makeb's business leaders, Shalem Avesta, is awaiting you on the surface. I want you working closely with him.
I'm surprised the planet's army didn't put up a fight. Or did the Hutts defeat them?
McKeb's entire military strength came from hired mercenaries. The Hutts simply bought them off. Liberating McKeb is your top priority, but I want the Hutts' ambitions ended permanently. Grandmaster Satil Shan has insight regarding our enemy's future plans.
The Jedi Council has meditated on the cartel's actions. We believe that McKeb is a staging point for a larger attack on the entire galaxy.
The Hutts will not be allowed to expand their dominion at our expense.
It's always an honor to face down the enemies of the Republic, Madam Chancellor.
When our enemy realizes who they're facing, I predict a hasty retreat. A shuttle will transport you to Shalem Avesta's encampment on the surface. Go now, and show the galaxy the Republic is not to be trifled with.
Well, I will do my best, of course, but I'm pretty sure that Supreme Chancellor Suresh is some sort of puppet. As far as I'm aware from different storylines, that is indeed the case, but yes, right now doesn't seem to be so, I don't think we really need to worry too much. Ooh, there's actually a common data crystal vendor here. Oh, okay, I can actually sell some stuff as well, but wait a minute, there might actually be something here for me to use, so...
Even Jedi need to gear up.
No, wait a minute, this is level 65.
Out there.
Yeah.
Glad to share my skills.
Yeah, this is all level 65. Oh, that's a shame. I actually thought there might be some level 50 gear there or something along those lines, but I suppose what's left to do is speak to the navigator here. Hello.
You're one of the Republic heroes come to free my homeworld. You're just... wow. I wish we'd joined the Republic ages ago.
Your people could have joined us when the Sith Empire returned to the galaxy. What stopped you?
That was before my time, but we've always minded our own business and not gotten involved in other people's fights. Stupid, huh? I was here when the Hutts blocked all of McKeb's comm channels. Haven't been able to get a signal from my family since. No idea what's happened down there.
The Hutts haven't been in control of your world for long. Most likely your relatives are safe in their homes.
That's what I keep telling myself. Don't know if they told you, but McKeb's atmosphere's a real mess. Most ships get torn to bits by electrical storms on entry. My baby's got special ion shields to absorb the electromagnetic interference, but we're still in for a rough ride. Hopefully we won't land in little pieces.
It takes courage to fly through danger. Trust your instincts, and we'll be fine.
Never had a Jedi on my ship before. Wish I'd spruced up the inside a bit. My shuttle's prepped. Hop aboard and we'll be on our way. Might want to take your anti-nausea stims too.
Well, that guy seemed like a rather nice man, didn't he? Okay, well, I suppose now we have landed on McKeb, we're going to be speaking to Shalem Avesta. I have to say that I'm not quite the fan of this guy. I know that we did encounter him on Zanval as well. And, well, I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of him, but maybe my memory is a little bit clouded right now because of the intense hate that I apparently have for McKeb. I personally do not like it at all, but obviously, again, I was here on an undergeared character that did not particularly have the best time fighting many of the high-level units. So, let's head in to the plantation office and speak to Shalem himself.
You honor my home, Master Jedi. I'm Shalem Avesta. The Supreme Chancellor promised us relief, but you're more than I ever hoped. My family helped found McKeb. Avesta Mining has led our business council for decades. I was practically chief of state before the cartel's takeover. It wasn't an easy decision, but if joining the Republic is the only way to reclaim my home world's freedom, so be it.
The Empire wouldn't treat you any better than the Hutts. The Republic and the Jedi Order will protect this world.
I only ask that McKeb's existing government retain a voice after this crisis ends. Ilosov is a former mercenary with the interstellar regulators. Until recently, McKeb's trusted private army and police force.
Quit when the regulators sold out to the Hutts. I don't betray a client for credits.
Exceptions like him notwithstanding, the cartel bought off the regulator forces and turned our former protectors against us.
The Hutts wouldn't risk open war, much less pay for a mercenary army without good cause.
I didn't stick around to hear the whole sales pitch. Wouldn't have mattered anyway.
I still don't know why this has happened. We've conducted peaceful business with the Hutt cartel for years.
Casualty and damage reports coming in. Talau City got rattled pretty hard, but no injuries. Lucky.
That's the 5th groundquake since the Hutt's takeover. The last one leveled the Taigan mining colony. They're still pulling bodies from the rubble.
These groundquakes started after the Hutts invaded? Doesn't sound like a coincidence.
You aren't the first to voice that thought. My niece Lemda is a respected geophysicist. She joined our resistance to prove there's a link between the groundquakes and the Hutt's deep core mining.
She was taking seismic readings on a deserted mesa when a whole company of regulators swarmed in. We lost contact with her.
I sent search parties to bring Lemda back, but they aren't trained or equipped to fight a mercenary force of that size.
I have a feeling your niece discovered something, and the Hutts sent the regulators to stop her from getting away.
That's my fear as well.
Getting reports from our search parties. Dozens of regulators have pushed them back to the landing zone. We lose that, we'll never find Lemda.
If your allies can hold out until we arrive, we'll break the siege and rescue your niece. You have my word as a Jedi.
Once they know you're on the way, my people will fight twice as hard. Take my personal shuttle to Friend Mesa. Lane Ferro is our man at the landing zone.
Ah, Lane Ferro, huh? Okay, well, we do have some data crystals here and a hollow souvenir for some reputation points, and there's level 53 already. Of course, you do get a good amount of experience from Makeb, of course, and some pretty good gear too. Now, I have to say that actually hearing a Nikto speak Basic is rather rare as far as I'm aware, because the Nikto don't usually speak Basic. Well, from the Nikto that I've actually met in the past, that is indeed the case, but it appears as though we will now be taking a speeder to the location, and I'm quite disappointed that they didn't give the companions any dialogue in these things. I'm actually unsure why that isn't why that isn't the case, really. But okay, well, we're going to be heading in on a shuttle here and supporting the resistance to fight the regulators, of course. Wow, that was quick, wasn't it? That was very, very quick indeed. So let's just no, what's happening there? What's happening? No, the camera's going crazy for a second. Apparently had some sort of mental breakdown, but here it is, and here he is, and we'll try and support him from literally nothing. Nothing's happening right here.
Shalem Avesta sent us. You're in charge here?
Reinforcements! We're saved! Prosk, come here! It's a Jedi!
Speak up, Lane. Not sure the whole Mesa heard you. My name's Prosk, in case Slick here didn't enunciate clearly. Kid's an accountant. Barely knows which way to point a blaster. Can't say I'm much better. Used to be a mining foreman. We've set up barricades, but they're not doing much against the regulators. What's the plan, boss?
When they charge, hold your ground and follow my lightsaber.
We'll do our best, Master Jedi.
Scouts report regulators headed this way. Big group.
Everyone's manning a barricade. Find one and dig in.
Okay, seems relatively easy. We just need to defend the barricades, and these are the barricades over here. Okay. Do I need to click on these? Oh, apparently, yes, I do. I need to actually issue orders? Oh, okay. Hello there. I'm speaking to you right in your ear here. And I'm saying, stand your ground. We must kill these mercenaries. Because they are apparently triplets, because they all look exactly the same. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but they are incredibly easy to eliminate. And, oh, yes, actually, Kira is actually still using the healing spec. So we're going to be respecking her in just a second, of course, because we do want these guys to die incredibly fast. And I don't seem to be taking any damage whatsoever. So there we go, Kira is back on damage. That was literally that easy? Okay, I was anticipating, a lot more enemies, because I thought, oh, yes, we're going to be having to issue orders to many different people. Where's Prosk? Where did Prosk go? It seems he just comes out of nowhere and he just saves the day, and then he's, oh, my planet needs me, and then he just takes off or something.
Master Jedi, I've never... Those regulators... You're incredible.
I'll drink to that, Slick. Those mercs will think twice about hitting us again. We owe you one.
You boys have any leads on Lemda, our missing geophysicist? She's the reason we're all here.
Her campsite was ransacked. The regulators must have already captured her and confiscated all the research data. Shalem's right. She found something important.
This just became a rescue mission. If the regulators have Lambda, where would they take her?
Scanners indicate no one except you has landed on or left the Mesa since the regulators came. That means she's still here. Probably at one of their camps.
Great. There's half a dozen camps and no way to pinpoint which one she's at. Have to keep hitting them until she turns up.
How big and well defended are the mercenary camps? I'm guessing our enemies aren't sitting around roasting bravolos and singing.
All we know is the regulators dropped a whole mess of men here with who knows what firepower. A few of our search parties never made it back. You find any other prisoners, send them here.
Someone here might know how to slice the regulators' comm frequency and find out what they're doing. Ask around, Prosk.
Slick takes charge with his big brain. On it, boss.
We'll hold this landing zone as long as it takes. Good luck.
Ah, he's not as finicky as he seems. Ah, that's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to be making our way over to the Regulator Communications network. And it actually doesn't even seem that far. Apparently, I have a rather skewed vision of McKeb, because beforehand... Oh, well, maybe not. Well, yes, beforehand, I was level 47. Yeah, if you can believe that, I was actually level 47 here on Zanval, and I gotta say that that was kind of hellish, because these are 51. And back then, you didn't have the same kind of healing companions, you just had regular companions that had unique abilities. So, you can imagine, I was fighting these things with a regular companion that did not have any kind of healing abilities, and yeah, that was kind of harsh and pretty painful, but yeah, I made my way through and actually did a pretty reasonable job at actually getting a few levels there, so that's not too bad, I suppose, but this is a lot easier than I remember it, that's for sure, so I guess that's pretty good. Obviously, it doesn't hurt to actually have Kira deal significant damage, obviously. Oh, yes. And we do have a bonus mission here as well. Is the bonus actually any good? 33,000? That's actually pretty nice, but right now I'm just going to be concentrating on doing the main mission, because I'm sure we will be fighting many more regulator forces as time goes on, so don't think we really need to worry too much about completing it right now, anyway. There we go, look at that. Eliminated him very easy indeed. And now we can access the network. Where did Kira go?
Red Team, come in. This is Vice Commandant Grevin. We've scanned heavy fire in your zone. Status report.
Well, that's a real fancy title, Grevin. Did you make it up yourself?
I command regulator forces on this whole hemisphere. You've got two choices. Surrender now, or die. You're outnumbered by troops who have run ops in 30 systems. Our victory rate is 100%. You got lucky this time. It won't happen again.
Ah, well, we will see about that, won't we? Yes, I'm pretty sure that we are going to be absolutely... Wait a minute. Hello there. There appears to be two elite units right by... oh, wow. Right by the side of us. That was actually pretty close, but hopefully I can sneak on by because we are level 53 now, so that gives us a little bit more wiggle room when we try to get past these guys, so we can try to make our way to the next point. And obviously there are some rather nice elevations here. Maybe I can make it. Yes, I made it on top of the tent. Amazing. And we can now head around the side here. Obviously we'll have to take out a couple of these guys. I actually remember fighting these brawlers in particular with Zanval, and I gotta say that they almost killed me every single time. So you can see the difference in power that we currently have. So that's really very, very cool, I've gotta say. So let's use a nice ability here, because I wouldn't mind gaining back a little bit of HP. Because there's no doubt going to be another unit that we have to fight, or maybe not. No, apparently not. Okay, so what am I actually looking for here? Ah, we need to go up here. I see. Ah, well, hello there. That was actually pretty easy.
You should have taken the hint. I command the regulators, and I've got plenty of reinforcements to throw your way. Now they're angry.
The longer you waste my time, the worse it'll be when I find you.
Good luck with that. My regulators get double pay to bring me your head.
It's Prosk. You read? We sliced the Merc's comm network. Hearing all kinds of interesting chatter. Whatever you're doing, it's paying off. The Mercs have pulled back. The landing zone's all ours.
Dig in and be ready in case they come back.
Understood. We'll keep listening to the Merc's bellyache too. Might learn something we can use. Keep up the pressure.
Ah, that's rather nice. Okay, so a little bit of explanation behind that choice there. I decided to go for a light side option because, well, obviously there wasn't any neutral option, which is kind of frustrating, I have to say, as a Grey Jedi. But anyway, the main reason for the light side option is because I wanted to save the lives of our allies, because you heard them. Prosk used to be a mining foreman, and obviously Lane used to be an accountant. So yeah, really don't want those guys running after trained mercenary killers and attempting to kill them. So yeah, pretty nice to try and just get them to be a little bit more defensive rather than offensive, of course. And well, obviously they'll be ready when and if the regulators come back. But for now, I will be ending this episode off here, and next time we will be accessing the prisoner database. Oh, okay, and maybe completing the stage 1 of the bonus mission. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.